All right. Good afternoon. Good afternoon, everybody. And welcome to y'all already know how it is Urban Economic Empowerment Show. It's that time of the year where it's time for me to bless some high school students. Every year during this time in the month of April, I begin to give out, or myself and along with my awesome sponsors, give out scholarships. Please mute your mic. Yeah, once you start, yeah, so it doesn't switch back and forth on the screen. Um, every year at this time, I give out scholarships to students who are graduating from high school. So basically, recent graduates. They're always tasked to write an essay, a 500-word essay. In 2020 and 2021, that essay topic was what does community service mean to you and how important it is to give back, pay it forward. This year, I was inspired by the Supreme Court nominee in reference to public service. So I've asked the students to write how beneficial is public service in their career. Okay, and so let me make sure everything is working good on our social media platforms. I need you guys to make sure you share the show. It's always an awesome time when we're doing something great in our community. Right now, I'll introduce my guest panels. I have Chanisa Brown with me. Say hey, Chai. Tell them who you are, and you know.
Good afternoon, everyone. I am Shanisa Brown, CEO, owner of CP Johnson Enterprises. Gladly being a sponsor for these scholarships that Monica's doing a phenomenal job with these young folks.
Awesome, awesome. I also have with me my veteran brother, Knowledge Born Ali. Allah. Hey, Knowledge, tell the people who introduce yourself.
Peace, mo, woo, woo. Okay. I love this time of year. I'm telling you, you embody the presence and the spirit of giving back. You don't pick it. I think you got the whole year. You see what I'm saying? I got me a couple of months out the year. You got the whole year of man. So I'm now was born a lot, host and founder of the radio and BCK Empower youth services as well. So what you're doing with the youth, you making it possible for their dreams, their goals, their aspirations, and what we do to at this youth with BCK Empower Youth is we empower them to empower themselves. So they could be more than their circumstance. You know, for us, the mission is always more important than the moment. So if we can help them in those defining moments, we can change how they define something.
Yeah,
Anytime I see you doing something, I'm like, yeah, put me in, coach, put me in, coach. You know what I'm saying?
yes. And you always sponsor. You've been a day one sponsor. Of course, you're a veteran. I wouldn't expect anything less. I also have here with me my brother Sonny out in California. Chanisa's here in South Carolina. Knowledge Born a Lot is where are you?
Okay.
North Carolina. And I have my brother Sonny from California on the panel as well. Say what's up, Sonny.
Hey, how you guys doing?
Awesome, awesome. So what we doing today? We're doing our scholarship giveaway. Let me put it back on the screen, give you guys a little history of why I do what I do, and then we're gonna introduce our awardee. So the name of the scholarship is Lamb Professional Solutions. It's sponsored by Lamb Professional Solution, which I am the CEO of. And the name of the scholarship is the Lamb Basketball Scholarship. It's offered to 2021, well, not 21, it's 2022 high school graduates who show good character, who have at least a 2.9 GPA, and they're tasked to write an essay on why public service is beneficial to their career. Our um, awardee for today is none other than Janelle RV. She is a 20 she's gonna be graduating 2021, class of 2020. I'm tired. Why I keep going back to 21? Class of 22 uh, of Opelousas Senior High, my alma mater. She's gotten accepted into Southern University and she's gonna be majoring in nursing. Okay. Many people ask, shout out to those who are watching on social media. Many people always ask, me how and why do I offer $500 cash scholarship to students, directly to students. Why is it not just on me? Um, and so the backstory to that is when I graduated from high school, Opelousas High School in 1994, I was given a basketball scholarship. A scholarship, actually, 300. It was $300 per semester from a family of Melissa Bybin. I will always keep her name alive. She was a student athlete at Opelousas Senior High who was in a car crash. Um, and her family reached out when I was graduating. Not, I had no knowledge of who she was or her history. And when I got ready to graduate, and I had a basketball scholarship to Fort Scott Community College, her family offered me that $300 scholarship per semester if I kept my GPA above a 3.0 average. I thought that was honorable. I was super excited that someone was watching and that my work spoke for itself. When I transitioned to Fort Scott Community College, um, of course, I took the Greyhound bus. I didn't have a whole lot of money, uh, but I was excited to be in college and to play basketball. And I realized that, wow, going to college was like moving into a new place. Um, I didn't have everything that I needed, that comes with the whole college dorm, but that didn't stop me. I was where I wanted to be. I made a way. So graduated with as a matter of fact, let me give honors to Coach Gims, who recruited me. He was from Lake Charles, Louisiana, and he transitioned this year. So I try not to get emotional. My story of getting a basketball scholarship is kind of different than others. At that time, they wasn't really recruiting too many athletes, female athletes from Louisiana. Um, and so to be recruited, so for someone to just even acknowledge, I was gonna bring up my signing date. I have the newspaper clipping just to show that day was super excited because for one, I didn't really know what I was doing or why. I knew I was gonna be playing basketball, but to have that coach acknowledge me and want to assign me to go and play for him was huge for me because I didn't think about playing college basketball. I knew I was good, but I didn't think about playing basketball on a college level. Heck, I didn't think about much. I was just okay, whatever the coach said, okay, type of deal. So when I got to Fort Scott Community College, let me share my screen and show you all because I don't think a lot of people don't know Kansas has a lot of junior colleges that a lot of student athletes go to transition to D1, and this is one of them. So when I got to Fort Scott, I had some friends who were twins. I remember not being able to come home on one of the breaks, and of course, I didn't have any money. As long as I was being fed by the school, and I was able to play ball, I was fine, right? And I remember the twins leaving a sticky note on my door. They lived off campus and they said, hey, listen, we will be gone, but you can stay at our place. And we left food for you, left a couple dollars for you. And if you need anything else, let us know. So it was a week long. And I stayed. I stayed at the twins' place. And when they got back, I was like, man, how am I gonna pay you guys? I can't pay you back. And they were like, you probably could never pay me. You probably could never pay me back. But guess what? Always remember pay it forward to a student when you have the means to do so. And one day I'm gonna get the twins on the live so you all can meet them. And from that day forward, I waited for the day that I was able to transition. I want to show you guys the basketball team so that I could be able to do something great for students. And here it is. Here I am paying it forward. In 2020, we gave out with the help, especially with the help. And let me give her a shout out to Tamika Rowe. We were able to give out 12 $500 scholarships two laptops, and a TV monitor in 2021. So 2020 we did that 12, and then in 21 we did 14 scholarships. So we always aim to give out more in the future. So here we in 2022. I'll do my best to raise as much funding as possible to do 15 scholarships. I already have a partner out there, a friend of mine, a business partner out there who've already pledged to do at least $100 a month towards that scholarship. I always pledge starting off 250, and so I'll raise the rest of the money as we go along. So let me give a shout out before I introduce Janaya to individuals who've already donated. So on my birthday, I said that whoever donated to me or gave me money for my birthday, I'll put towards the scholarship. So this is the first one. So those individuals who donated during my birthday was Miss Deborah Abraham. Thanks for your donation. Deneen Purdue, thanks for your donation. And then along the way, I have who's on my panel, Knowledge Born Allah. He's donated. Tasha Brown donated. Katrina Stanton, Chanisa Brown, Garrett Murray, and Kevin Johnson. I have some star sponsors that always donate as soon as I put the flyer up. And that's Knowledge Born Allah, Ali, Duael, Tamika Rowe, Katrina Staten, they and Kevin Johnson, they are like number one out the gate. Like by the time I put the flyer, they be like, "What's the cash app?" They be already hit me up because they know that everything that I say I would do, I would actually do it in the students' benefit. So I just want to shout out Fort Scott Community College, my coach, basketball, which was the men's basketball coach, Andy Arbitry. I know he's watching, so that's why I wanted to bring it up. I've been talking to him in the last few months in reference to the need and all that great stuff he has going on. So this is the school or the athletes for 2021 that were at the school. I wish I would show the campus. I'm trying to see the campus. They got a virtual tour. So Fort Scott Small Junior College down in Fort Scott, Kansas. Hopefully it doesn't have any music on it, but I wanted to see. Let me lower. I'm gonna lower. That's music, but I'm gonna lower it down. Let's see if I could you guys can see the virtual view of the campus. This is the school I attended. Listen, it had at the time I was there was the main building, the gym, and the dorm. That's it, right? Oh my God, they've built a lot since then. They didn't have all of that when I was there. So it goes to show you back in 94, in 94 when I went to school. So I attended 94 to 96. I graduated with an associate's degree in 96. Baseball was real huge there. There's an opportunity for many everywhere. It's just a matter of what door you want to step in. I would say as a student athlete that the competition is available wherever you go. It's not high school. Once you step out of the high school, you get to college, whether it's junior college, D2, NAIA, D1, you name it, CIAA, whatever, right? You have to compete. And it changes your life when you have to step it up on a whole nother level when it comes to school. There's a lot of experiences. There's a lot of things I can share in reference to transition into college. But I definitely wanted to pay homage to Fort Scott Community College. That's the first school I went to. I probably wasn't ready to go to a D1 school, a big university or anything like that. So I chose, instead of going, shout out to Janaya, she's got accepted into Southern. She's going to Southern's, but instead of going to Southern, I went to a junior college because I was just like, I wasn't ready. I wasn't being talked about college campuses, what to expect, things like that to go to school. I just knew I was a good athlete and people said you should go to school. So I took the small school route because I needed to get some kind of experience to know what I was getting involved in. And so this is the campus that I chose to go to. So shout out, thank you. Coach Gibbs is in Ancestry Ram now. I definitely appreciate him for giving me opportunity. A shout out to my brother Rod who gave me the information. Hey, listen, uh, I will forever be thankful. And this school, listen, this did not look like this when I was there. That lake back there, oh my God, when you talk about that lake, this school was nowhere near this when I was there. So, hey, things change. I'm glad that they have up the campus infrastructure, but this is where I got my first start at this junior college. And obviously, and one day I'll go back to a homecoming. It's been years since I've been there. So I just wanted to throw that out. All right. Hey, listen, thank you. Shout out to those who are watching in social media where I am live on my channel, Monica Lamb. I'm live on Brother Garfield Podcast. And I'm also live on my Facebook channel. Make sure you guys share it also on your Facebook. So I want to introduce to you all our awardee for today, Miss Janiyah Arvey. Yay, girl goes wild. You have to unmute your mic. I want you to introduce yourself. Tell us who you are. Tell us what you got involved with while you was in high school. Start there first.
Okay. So I'm Janiyah Arvey from Opelousas.
I can't hear you.
Oh,
there you go. I can hear you. Go ahead. I can hear you.
I'm Janiyah Arvey from Opelousas Senior High School. I'm a senior. I played basketball and I ran track for 4 years. Well, there, I maintained my 3-point averages for the 4 years. Right now, I'm a 3.3 student, and I have 2 brothers. I try to keep them involved in sports too, and like keep them going, because I just wish they just sit now. I like just being around positive people. One, because sometimes I know I can get down on myself, and just people just tell me it's gonna be all right. It's like I get that every day, because I'm always worried about like what I can do better or what can go bad. But I'm trying to stop right now, and I just want to say thank you for this giving me this opportunity to get this scholarship, because it can be hard. I'm just happy I made it this far, like even to get into Southern, like at HBCU, and I just planning, just to keep going, and I make my mama proud, because I will be the first to graduate. I'm a grandmother's children, so.
Wow, girl, you about baby cry.
Great. No, I don't know why I'm feel like I'm about to.
Yeah. So this is super exciting. Through the years, you hear people always talk about the first, and I'm 45. So, I would have thought that the first, that word kind of like probably is out the window for like kids your age now at 18, get ready to graduate, because so much has passed in time. But you would be surprised. You'll be surprised, where kids are and what students are in their lives. So, Janiyah, I want you to I had you write an essay. Do you have your essay available? Can you get to it? Because I want you to read your essay.
Okay, let's see.
So Janiyah was tasked to write an essay on why public service will be beneficial to her career.
Okay, I have it right here. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay. What? All right. So let me know when you're ready to start.
I'm gonna put your
you want me to share it?
No. Share. Go ahead. I'm gonna put your picture on the screen. Hold on. Let me do something here. I lost it. It went somewhere. Hold on. Let me find out where Oh, I forgot I had that video. Okay, you could go ahead and start.
Okay. I'm Janiyah Arvey from Opelousas Senior High School. I believe that public service is beneficial to my career because the different branches of the government, military, and healthcare helps validate our democracy and self-government. When helping uphold our government, it can make a difference and make a person's day somewhat better. The public service contributes to the bonding and trust between the states and our citizens. Public service can be conscious and caring for the underprivileged people in our society, because a lot of people, they do not have it. They coordinate the growth and well-being of the and development of individuals and communities we call home. They show awareness of people's thoughts, and it's important for public services to display communication while building relationships, services to the users and their colleagues. The public goods provide rules of law, law enforcement, and national defense. Some employees see public service as a way to bring people closer to the government. Public service has the ability to encourage and engage with others and have an openness to learn. There's multiple jobs in the field that can benefit people. Jobs can consist of jobs with the federal and state government, public child or family service agencies, nonprofit organizations, tribal colleges, and universities also. They advance and implement public programs or services for inform policymaking and provide evidence-involved advice to leaders. If you want to be a public servant, all you need to do is have good organization, time management skills, and responsible attitudes. The most importantly good is written communication skills also. As I stated earlier, these public servants uphold our democracy. They become committed to lives being put in their hands. Some join the public services to fix wrongdoings they have witnessed, and they believe they can make a difference. My personal career path I'll be partaking in would be nursing, and I would be attending Southern University in Baton Rouge, Louisiana. Public service can benefit my personal career by working with whole communities and interested people. Public health nurses educate various individuals about the different health issues and how they can improve our community health. The main role of our public health nurses focuses on the prevention of illness, injury, and disabilities, the promotion of health, and maintenance of health of populations. This shows me that you have to be dedicated and willing to work with people despite of any conditions being made. It can educate me with the process and the time I have to put into my career also. Overall, public service has become important to people. Nowadays, we have to come up and build new critical missions for all positions. It becomes to change, forcing federal workers to think differently and create for what they can relate to people. This is beneficial because we would know how to deal with adversity. The problems we are dealing with in this world are escalating: climate change issues, terrorism, and economic situations, which many people will know how to handle for themselves. Luckily, these workers are here for a change. Time to balance the needs of many is the complex task, but people are aware of what they have to do. Public servants regularly adapt to policies and services converge needs. To conclude, this scholarship can help my career, education, and either to maintain. This can provide an opportunity for me to get the important needs out the way. I have shown determination and drive throughout the years while maintaining a GPA of 3.3 while maintaining sports. I believe that I could be a good candidate for this LAM scholarship and hope that I have met the requirements for this essay and explaining public service benefits.
All right.
I feel like I read so bad right now.
You're fine. You're fine. You're nervous, and it's okay. But I wanted people to hear that, sometimes when individuals and not corporate America does things on a grassroots level, a lot of times people don't seem to think that we are fulfilling what we say we are. While I get ready to send your $500, I want to see if Chanisa, you want to chime in and offer her words of wisdom in reference to her transition, and then Knowledge, you will follow Chanisa, and Janaya, send me the cash app where you want me to go. So when they're done, then we'll share it so that people can see that their donations actually went to the scholarship for a student.
Yes, ma'am.
I was trying not to cry. Oh, you did so well. Oh my God. Okay. Ooh, I feel like you're my child. That essay was amazing. It really was amazing. It shows your character. You're quite welcome, dear. I feel as though you are going to do phenomenal things. And going transition from high school to college, it can be a bit scary, but not really. You're just going, you're going to the next level in life. Okay. And everything that you have learned, you carry that with you and always be open to learning more. And the career field that you've chosen is something that is needed. Is needed a lot, the nursing career, and there's so many ways that you can go with that. And I wish you much success. We will be following your path, just to keep track of you and see, the phenomenal things that you're doing, how well you're doing. Stay focused. College is fun. And there's nothing wrong with fun, but stay focused. Okay, be well balanced. And it sounds like you're a well balanced young lady, and you're just going to do great. You're going to do great. Congratulations on this scholarship. It was well deserved. That was one of the most best written essays that I've heard in a long time. You did excellent.
Thank you. I was in the process of like at school trying to do it during my other, like during all classes, like just trying to understand what I'm writing down and how I'm gonna like just put the paragraphs to make it seem just an eye catcher.
Right.
Listen, I made her write that.
You did well.
She wrote it 3 times.
I wrote it 3 times.
I did not accept, because one of the things that I noticed with young people is that they will read and they comprehend, but they will read, but they'll do something totally different. And you like, I said, okay, she's preparing for college. If she wants to maintain that honor roll status, don't write what you think somebody wants you to do. Write what they ask you. Don't go above it.
Thing with that was like when I first saw it, I must have been overreading it because I probably seen it late, and was gonna start my work late. And I think I did that first one I sent late, so I was like, okay. Then you sent it. When you sent it again, I was like, okay. Oh, I get what she want now. And then I forgot. Oh, it's supposed to be about me.
Yeah, I sent it back to her twice. I said, I kept saying, did you read? I said, read the flyer. And I know she probably was frustrated. I know you was frustrated. I kept saying, read the flyer, read the flyer, read the flyer. And I did that because I did that to show you that you have to slow down.
I really do.
That's
me up right there. Because I do everything fast, like everything.
Yeah, you got to slow down, right? And she did. She accomplished the mission. Knowledge. You ready?
Yes, ma'am. Can you hear me?
We can hear you.
Naya is my hero, okay? Naya is my hero. To be the first in your family to create a new normal. I want you to remember this moment. I want you to remember these stories. You have stories. Excuse me. You have stories in you that the world needs to hear. The first thing I need you to remember is that you were successful in defying the odds. You know the trouble or the trials and tribulations of a young black woman student athlete? That's a story. That's a story for you to share. How you were able to, can y'all hear me?
Repeat the part. Would you ask her?
I said, do you know the trials and tribulations of a young black woman student athlete?
I know that you have to put a lot of things on hold and dedicate time, effort, sweat, and that can be stressful, especially with all the work going on. Then when Corona came, trying to get back on track, like with everything again also.
Now just listen to everything you just said. That's a book. That's an ebook for you. That's an ebook, and that's a motivational series that you can use TikTok for. Okay? I know you be on TikTok, right?
I try a little bit.
Well, you be on social media. So now you can turn your social media into a cheering section, support system, and business. Okay? So you can write that ebook. You add an extra niche in that market that I'm talking about now. How to successfully be a student athlete during a pandemic. You understand what I'm saying? So this is you telling your story on those tools for success for all them other student athletes that's coming after you. And guess who else? Your little brothers. You understand what I'm saying? So now you becoming an example for them and a way to push them and motivate them to look at education as something of value. You see what I'm saying? Because I'm a boy, I got boys, we rockheads. You understand what I'm saying? So us rockheads, we get it late. Y'all get it early, we get it late. So you can be the catalyst for them to look at education and stuff of value and how to turn that into something that's lucrative to them. So remember, you have stories in you and stories for you to tell. And so share those stories and be a blessing and a motivation to other people. That's all I wanted to say, Ma. I didn't want to be all, I could go. I could go.
Super with it, super with it. So, Janiyah, I need you to look at your Cash App. Let me see something here. Let me share my screen real quick, because people be trying to call me bluff. Knowledge. I don't know. Some people act like they still don't know us, sister. I don't understand. So you got to show it. You got to show receipts.
Right.
Okay. There it is. There it is, right there, you guys. So, confirm. Janiyah, did you just receive the Cash App $500?
I just received the Cash App from $500.
There it is. It was real. I want to make sure always know that there are a plethora of, high volume of scholarships out there waiting for students. If you're in the nursing, so let me transition to giving out some knowledge for you, some information that's going to help you. You need to join the Nursing Association. There's a National Association of Black Nurses. Let me share my screen. Let me kick some information to you. Again, for those of you who are just tuning in, this is our scholarship recipient, Janiyah Arby. And she attends Opelousas Senior High School in Opelousas, Louisiana. And she's gotten accepted into Southern University, which is at HBCU. And she's a student athlete. Nurses. All right, so one of my cousins is in this association. You need to reach out to this go to this website, okay. National Black Nurses Association.
I'm gonna screenshot this.
The reason you need to reach out to the association, because they will mold you, shape you, and mentor you for your career steps. Don't wait and be one of those students that says college didn't teach me nothing, it didn't prepare me for the future. There are plenty gateways out here for you all. The associations is what I would love to say, a best kept secret. These women and men in this association has already been where you are or where you're going. They'll be able to answer questions. Look, here's their conference. In July, if you join the association, it's possible you may still have time to attend the conference, right? You want to go through it and find out. Look how they posting the job positions already. Yeah, you can get internships. You get internships through the associations. They prepare you for the conferences so that you are able to meet. They bring out hiring companies who are interested in hiring, and they will come out and they will be available and take your resumes and either intern you or have you ready for a job or upon graduation. Okay, so you got to keep this in your forefront. Membership as a student, I think membership as a student is probably free. I know in the National Black Accountants Association, which is I'm a part of because that's my background. As you can see, they have a scholarship. I can tell you one of the requirements for the scholarship is community service,
Okay.
right? See, they give out an annual scholarship. Look at all these scholarships they give out. You should be applying for all of them.
Yes,
Anywhere
ma'am. I
from
screenshotted this.
1,000 to 15,000. You need to join the association first. Get with your counselor. Find out. They may know someone who's in it. I know someone who's in the association in your area, and those ladies can help you along the way. You have to have done community service. I'm going to tell you that right now.
Okay.
So if you've done community service, you get a letter drafted up. I can draft a letter, and as I'm stating, let's see, let's click here for the conference. The conference is coming up in July. What an experience! Something you probably wouldn't want to miss. I would ask my guidance counselor about it. You know, how can you get involved? Because I think the associations there will assign you a mentor. Trust me, you would not be disappointed. There's a workshop I did with 2 students that talked to three students. I need to clip that and play that on Wednesday. There's another clip I'm gonna play. Black Panther, shout out to Black Panther. He did an interview with a young man today, basketball player, and he talked about his college experience. I'm gonna clip that and play that on Wednesday as well. Like you, there's opportunity out there for you all. Don't get frustrated. You do have to read. You do have to go through the pages and find out what works, you know, what's interesting, so you can know what questions to ask. These particular programs will set you up for the future, and you won't have to go searching. It will actually find you if you are at the right place at the right time. And so allow this to be an opportunity for you. Okay. I appreciate your time. Anyone else have anything else that you would like to share?
Any words just to like help me out and finish my year off good?
Just finish strong and remember your story. And this is not a one-time thing. So if you need our help, you need our resources, you need us to advocate for you, whatever, you got a support system on top of your support system. So reach out to Mo. You got family over here.
Yep. Uh-oh. Where'd it go?
And I just want to say, I just want to reiterate on joining the association. It will make your life a little easier. Like Monique was saying, the jobs will be there waiting on you. Okay. Thank you. The jobs will be there waiting on you. You won't be caught up in that frustration of, oh my gosh, I'm about to graduate. Where am I going to work? You know, I put resumes out, whatever. When you got the connections that the associations are going to give you, you won't have that worry. They'll be looking for you. You won't have to search for anything. So, you know, make that one of your top 5 priorities is getting involved in that association. And like I said, I know you're going to do well. You're going to go far, and we will be keeping track of you. Let us know when you graduate college so we can come be your cheer and whoop whoop section.
All right, Ladybug. Well, you have a great day. Do great things, and we're looking forward to hearing from you in the future. And your formal letter should be coming in the mail so they can read off at your graduation.
Yes, ma'am.
All right.
1 month left.
Anything you want to tell us?
I would like to say, like, I really appreciate all of you guys and people.
Wait, we need
like
to see you. Let me see you on the screen. All right, there you go.
I would like to thank all of you guys and like everyone that does what you guys do. Like just promoting, trying to lift up like other students. It's probably like not fully there money wise or just anything. If just lifting them up, saying they can like go farther, you know, just making them feel better. Like people like probably have bad days, most like every day, but just could pick them up, just have them that they have something they can work for and continue to work for.
Phenomenal. And I want to tell you, you look very good in an Opelousas High Tiger jacket. Okay.
Thank you so much.
Yes, we wear that badge proudly. Listen, Janiyah is the first female athlete from Opelousas High that made an award. The scholarship initially came out for high school female young women athletes from Opelousas Senior High. That was my target. For 2 years, I've tried to get people to apply, and nobody would. So I got tapped on the shoulder by a couple young men, like, "Hey, we'll apply. Those girls don't want to apply, we'll apply." And I opened it up, even though it hurt my heart. I opened it up to everybody, and I end up awarding more young men. So for people who out there that say our boys are not doing nothing, trust they are. We awarded more young men than we have young women. You're probably, I think, maybe the 6th out of 27 $500 scholarships given. You're probably number 6 in females.
What was the even number?
So no, it's not even.
We need
I've
more.
given 21 young men versus 6.
Oh, wait.
21. I've given out 21 scholarships to
Altogether.
young high school men and 6 young women. So for those of you out there who thinking that our young guys are not doing nothing, let me tell you, they hit me up all the time. They be ready. Women's Lamb coming down here. Last year at Shanisa, we rolled into Louisiana with $5,000 to give away. We rolled in with $5,000.
Yep.
I only had 4 young men, 3 young men and 1 young lady that showed up. I couldn't believe it. We were running around town trying to bless athletes, trying to bless the youth. We came across J.S. Clark, I think.
We were trying to find young folks, riding by the
this young guy.
We were trying to
Because
find
a young guy hit me up and he said, "Hey, I'm available." And I went to the school and the guys were having practice and the guys was in the parking lot. And we told them we had 6 more scholarships, $500 cash a piece to give away. And only 1 young man out of all those guys came up to us and asked us what he needed to do. And within 5 minutes, we had that essay. And he called his friend on the phone, and his friend sent an essay. So we ended up with giving 6, and then we still had 4 left. So I came back home with 4 scholarships left. And then I had 2 students from New York. Shout out to Sinetta, his twins, Captain Tazariak. Shout out to Captain Tazariak. His daughter was a graduate. And I think I forgot who the other 2 went to. But it goes to show you that you all have to be echo what we're saying and let your friends know that, hey, this opportunity is out there. I know it's real because I got it, and share. So I just want to say thank you guys for everyone who tuned in on this afternoon. Thanks to Janiyah for giving up her time to come and spend with us. Special thanks to Knowledge Born Allah, Miss Shanisa Brown. They're sponsors. They're actually sponsors for the 3rd scholarship because this one was already funded and the second one is already funded. I'll be awarding someone again on Wednesday. So shout out to anyone else who is going to be contributing in the future. If you're interested in donating to the scholarship, you can do Cash App Monica Lamb, MONIKA LAMB, or PayPal Tri-City Visionaries v@gmail.com. Thank you guys, and I hope all of you else have a great day. Peace, power, and profit. And remember, always remember to pay it forward to someone else. Peace.
Thank you.